Sometimes art is about celebration, and sometimes art is about survival. And this is the case when the art became survival. If you do art for just one person, it will find its most reasoning in so many people. Just tell your story, go outside, live your life. I don't know, text your ex. I don't know, break someone's heart
Text your
with your.
ex is a crazy one. Please. What? It was so refreshing to have Lera on and talk about her art and her craft. She started a whole new channel and has been doing art that is authentic to her and growing, hitting millions of views and thousands of followers. So, if you guys are in a creative rut, this episode is for you. Let's get on with the video. I started following you or following your work like months ago. Especially it was actually your first account. So you had another account and I was following your work there. And then recently I came across your account again or your content and it's doing amazing. It's doing amazing. So then I started like going back and trying to figure out I was like, "Wait, she has two accounts?" So you just for anyone who's watching this, you started about 3 months ago, a new account. Some of the videos are hitting millions of views. It feels very true to who you are now and like where you are in your life. And it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see. So for anyone who's watching, I'm gonna link all the stuff down below. But can you tell me about that? Like the switching from the content, the stuff that you were doing, and then taking a little bit of a break and then coming back and then making art that you actually enjoy?
Yeah, I quit my previous journey for like 18 months, I guess, and was moment of self-introspection for me because at some point I saw that I said everything what I wanted to say, and I'm kind of hit the wall. And yeah, I restarted my journey 3 months ago, and I made new account on purpose. I didn't want any, validation from the previous account with a big following. And I just wanted to prove myself one more time that it wasn't a coincidence that my videos reached many people and many people enjoyed it.
It's actually so cool because so for anyone watching, your previous account had what over 80K. Like you like successful, I would say. In terms of following and things like that. So to start over again is very scary. I think for so many people, no? Like weren't you scared?
It was very scary, very terrifying, very exciting, and very beautiful. And the hardest thing was to actually allow myself to be a loser, I guess, to admit that. To admit that I won't reach a lot of people. It's very hard to start all over again with zero followers. It was a brand new account. But I had a strong belief in myself, and the main goal for me, as in my personal journey, was to be honest to who I am right now in my life. And in this way, I found out that it found its most reasoning in many, many other people.
Maybe let's watch a video first. Let's watch one of your videos and then we can talk about it.
Is war as old as gravity? Is war as old as gravity?
So this comes from I guess a such a true place because I was reading comments and you talked about when you used to live in a war zone and some of these intro shots are from your own phone and recording, which is completely different from the stuff that you used to do. Why did you feel like this was a video you wanted to do? Like, and where did the concept come from?
In that day when I published this video, I actually wanted to edit my video from the Bangkok I recorded, but I was staring at the ceiling and I just had the visuals in my head with this song, and it was very, very clear. and I wrote them down in my diary and edited this video in like maybe 3 hours max. And I truly believe these not comes 100% from me. Something bigger than me just guiding me about my journey and about my videos. And I guess when perceived threat is no longer a threat, it becomes art. And sometimes art is about celebration, and sometimes art is about survival. And this is the case when the art became survival. I had to fully lived those life experience one more time, as I used to live in war zone, and all the footages are real. It was from my hometown, from the balcony, and it's just about the real life. It's nothing I imagined or had to think about. It's very, very honest. And those footages from the airport when people are lost, upset, angry, and was such honest pouring from the heart.
You could definitely tell because of all the people commenting. Um, either feeling the way that they just felt anything from this. Either they're going through it or they know people going through it. Or did you think about that when you were making it, or were you literally just making it kind of for yourself, where like coming from your heart and you just put it out? Were you surprised the amount of people that came and watched it?
I'm really surprised, and it went viral very, very fast. I was so shocked. A lot of reshares, a lot of reposts, and I didn't know it will find that much reason in so many hearts. I made this video for myself, and what I also discovered in this short period of times, like last 3 months, where I started creating again, that if you do art for just one person, it will find its most reasoning in so many people. For example, if you think about a lot of people, it won't reach many people, I guess. But the videos I make, they were made or for past versions of myself, or for wounded versions of myself, or people I think about, people I'm close with. So it's all made for one person, and there is no single unique human experience actually, and I guess that's why it finds its most reasoning in so many people.
Like a ton of people. Till this day, I still see like comments. It's crazy. The content that you were doing before, I enjoyed it too. Like I love food. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it, but I was that more for other people, and then now this content that you're doing now was more for you.
I can say I started my previous journey very randomly. It was my first experience with social media, and I didn't think about like greater purpose behind it. I was just creating and enjoying the moment, and art became act of presence actually for me, like a meditation. So but I used a food just because I also love food, and it was just a instrument for me to create. But when I was in my creative rut, I was thinking about what actually bring me there. It wasn't about food, and there was a deeper reason. And then I discovered that it was tool for me, like the process of creating itself. It was a tool to express myself, and it was a way for me to leave my emotions, feelings, and thoughts, and just basically move through it with my art. I also discovered that I really love music, and anytime I listen to music, I see visuals. And for a long time, I think that any person can see it when they listen to music. But when I had conversations with my friends, they were like, "No, I don't see anything." And I was very surprised, like only me seeing it. I discovered it as my another little superpower.
The use of red is, I think, such a nice choice for this. Um, did you know that when you visualize it, did you know that this is the color that you wanted to use for something like this?
Yes, of course, because for me, red in this video is about blood, because the war in Ukraine is full of blood.
It's very dominant in it.
Yeah, I didn't think about any other color.
Oh,
I
really?
just
Yeah.
wanted everything. Um, but basically, any my video has hidden meaning in every of shots, and any shot was made with a lot of my thoughts and a lot of passion. It might be not very visible for other people, but every frame has a huge meaning for me.
Someone was asking about, in one of the comments was asking like, where did you learn editing? And you commented saying that you practice and you practice trying and failing. You learn through like random YouTube videos. But the one thing that that stood out for me was you said you always think, how does it feel rather than how does it work? Can you talk more
Yeah,
about that?
it's just about bringing um, visuals in my head and materialize it in something people can observe. So my brain always trying to find a way to learn something and how can I bring it to life. I don't believe that we should, learn first, be really good in something and then start. We should start before we actually get ready, and we should accept that probably first videos will look horrible, and this is okay. This is how we learn.
As an artist and a creative, do you look at these videos that do pretty well, and do you think, oh man, I could have done this better or I could have done that better? Or are you happy completely with how they turn out right now?
Everything is perfect just the way it is, I guess. I couldn't have done it better because it won't be very honest. I just did what was honest in that current moment.
That's so interesting. You're like the first person that said that, because a lot of people, as creatives, I don't know if you talk to a lot of creatives or artists and stuff like that, they go back and sometimes they find little things that they don't like about it and they're just like, okay, cool. To accept it in the moment and to be happy with it and just is like a superpower too. I feel like that's crazy. So in terms of like images, and is this all you too? Like all of this is your footage?
Yeah, except the couple of footages in the very end of the video. They were like just from Ukrainian messenger when we received information about the war. Those
This
ones.
stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for this, did you have all this footage of yourself shot, like your eye, you on the bed? Did you have to like shoot that after, or was that part of stuff that you had already?
The only footage I had to film is my last footage when I'm on the bed scrolling my phone,
Mm.
and all the other footages are made like year ago, couple of years ago.
Oh,
So
really?
it's my first video when I was mostly just editing.
So do you keep all your footage and like you're organized? You have all this stuff like B-roll on like a hard drive, and then you just select or you go through it if you need it?
Not really.
No.
I don't have all of these. It's just mm, I save them in my phone as memories
Mm.
that kind of dear for me.
It feels authentic to like you if it's just on your phone and it just pops up and you just start finding stuff. It's not so structured. There's so many different ways I find, especially creators that I talk to. There's just so many processes that people come up with their art, which is interesting. So I love hearing about it. I love that you don't really have anything and it you can remember like the shots that you have in your phone or like the eye. It's yeah, it's cool.
Just in current moment, it's journey. This journey feels very very personal for me, and I'm not turning it is the project I'm work on.
You saying like it's not so much about working on like it's not a project. Or does it feel like it? Does it feel more like you're just working on yourself and just expressing it?
It's a part of it, but also mm, desire to people feel something through my videos, because I believe that when people feel something, it makes them more alive and more human, and it helps them to reconnect with their human nature.
Interesting.
And we always stuck with, content ideas, content concepts, content strategies. And for me, it became very exhausting. I just want something real. And I guess I should start with myself to change the industry at least a little bit.
It's refreshing, honestly, to like not have talk about algorithms and what looks like hooks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, yeah, it's very exhausting.
Yeah.
And pointless at some point, because when we think about algorithms, you unconsciously thinking about validation and losing the sense of your purpose. I guess you always have to need to have a purpose behind it. Like, what do you want to say to the world? What do
Yeah.
you want people to feel? Why you are here? I always ask myself, is my art worth something? Like those 10, 20 seconds of people's life. Can I publish it without any hesitation?
Do you ever get to a point where you've asked yourself that and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to post it?
Not yet.
That's good. That's good.
I'm not publishing very often, so maybe that's why. Like, I just don't. I'm consistent in my own way. I publish maybe once a week or once a couple of weeks, but I want it to be the most honest as possible.
It's like the all the other stuff that you were doing before, um, is it very much content heavy, thinking about, certain shots and things like that? Was that what you were thinking about before when you grew the first channel? Thinking about algorithms and hooks and when when you started making content on the first channel, was that a big like thought, or were you actually just making stuff because at that time that's the stuff that you were enjoying, and then it just got to a point where you stopped enjoying it?
I think in the end of my journey, I was definitely thinking about the hooks, and
Mm.
it was destroying me from inside, honestly. And that was the moment when I was losing all the sense of my purpose. So I just decided to quit because it won't be honest anymore. And before I started this account, I was thinking about why do I need the audience? What is my purpose here? And my purpose, it was very interesting story actually. I was posting videos for like a month, and they were reaching like 500 views, 800 views, but I was okay with this because 500 people in one room, imagine, it's actually a
It's a lot
lot.
of people. Yeah.
Yes, and it will be a story that might not be resonating with many, but I will tell it anyway. Yeah, I guess it's been a month since I was posting and not reaching so many people as now, and I preparing a video, and before this I wrote down in my journal, like, God, I will do everything that's possible from my side, like as a human, and you will do everything impossible from your side, is something bigger than me. And then I published a video at night, and I woke up, it was my first video that went viral.
Wait, what? That's
Yes.
crazy.
It's so crazy. And also I wrote
Yeah.
down like 8 sentences why I need the audience. Like, I was writing down, like, God, why I need this audience. And none of the sentences were ego based, and they were like from my pure soul, I guess. And some of them were like, I want to inspire people, I want people to feel less lonely in creative journey, I want to people feel something. And I immediately asked myself, why do I want it? Because it makes people feel alive, and if people feel alive, they actually enjoying life. So I wrote it all down, and I woke up next morning. I couldn't believe my eyes, and people started following me very very quickly. Like from one video, I had in that moment 200 followers or 240, and I woke up and I already saw like many people following me, and from one video I gained maybe 6,000 followers.
What? And which video was this? Was it your?
It was video tutorial. I don't
Oh yeah,
remember.
yeah.
It, it
Was
had,
it the frames? The frame one?
yeah, with
Yeah, yeah.
frames,
Okay.
and this video was about my creative run. It's also about the real life experiences. Like I was laying on the floor just casually and thinking about art, and thinking about my failures and how can I restart again. So it's also very very honest and dear video of me.
That's so insane that the next day, literally, you just opened your phone and that kind of happened. I would be freaking out. I feel like I'd be freaking out.
Same.
This is the issue I find, because sometimes when that happens, it's like you have to like reel yourself back in, because then the ego happens, and then because the numbers look great, and people could say numbers don't matter, and I get it, but it's hard to not feel good about it because you've worked hard on it. It's a little bit of a validation. After you do this, how do you go back to staying true to making content that you enjoy? Do you have to tell yourself something? Do you have to psych yourself up? Do you have to be like, hey, look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is great, but we still have a mission to like make content for people, or that's authentic? Like, what do you tell yourself after that?
First of all, I was analyzing why this video actually blew up. Of course, because it was a tutorial, but what's the next reason behind it? And then a lot of people start texting me exactly what I wrote in my diary. Like, you're inspired me a lot. Now I feel less lonely in my journey. I want to try this. I want to try that. And it was a really beautiful experience to witness, actually. And then I was just sticking to people's words, like what they want from me and how can I be useful for them. And basically I apply this my kind of rule to every of my next video.
And it's been going amazing following these rules. It's been crazy, because I think that was the first video that I watched. It must have been the frames. So I saw that, and obviously I'm like, okay, cool. And then everything started. I just started seeing more and more of it. And then I was like, oh, I have to reach out, because this is wild. But for people to comment and message you the same things you wrote down must have been another crazy feeling. Like that, unbelievable.
A lot of people messaging me, and I'm super honored I could be useful, and I can make a difference in someone's life and inspire someone. I think this is what matters the most. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it makes you vulnerable when you speak your own truth, and when you share your reasoning below. And for me, it's also about the mirror shaped in the video. If I can connect with real emotions and real experiences, so it gives people an opportunity to witness themselves and reconnect with something similar inside themselves. I think it's really what matters the most for me.
Moving forward, do you have ideas for your next couple videos? Because I know creativity is kind of on the fly. So for you, Do you keep a space open for creativity come in and like be welcomed? And then do you also have video ideas just in case it doesn't happen?
I don't have a content plan because once again I want to stay the most honest.
So like at all, you have zero content planned at all? It's literally nothing. Like
I mean, this kind of content plan that you write in Notion or
no, 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 no.
somewhere.
I'm not talking. That's too much. That's too much. Like, is your process like you're just writing in your diary or your journal, and that's kind of because that's where I think the content comes from too. Like, that's a good process.
Yes, exactly. I have a diary when I write down my ideas, and some of my ideas I wrote, for example, in November, a month before I even
Ugh.
created this account, but I realized them like just recently, for example. And I believe that when you write down something, even if it looks very stupid, you kind of claim this idea to yourself. Otherwise, this idea will find its own way in another
Persons.
creator. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you will be mad because you didn't claim this idea before. And sometimes you really think about something. And then I see like another creator made it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I should be claim this idea first. It was my idea, but I was or too lazy or too bored to do it. So it's very important to note every single idea because you will never know what you will do with this later. Even if it's a snippet of the song you enjoy or just some kind of visual or I don't know, the feeling you want to express. It's very important to write everything down all the time.
are you one of those people who writes uh like all day or like you always have something to write down your ideas all the time? Either in your phone or in a notebook?
It could happen few times per day. It could happen
Mm.
zero times per day. So once again, I believe it's not fully mine. It's like some voice, some voice from something higher than me.
Have you read The Creative Act?
Yeah. It was one of the books I discovered during my creative run, and also The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron.
It's
I
mine's right here. I haven't touched it. I'm supposed to read this. So I'm actually leaving to go to Asia in next month for 3 months. Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take that book as I travel and figure it out because I'm trying to find my voice now too. So I'm looking to
so
start that.
excited about your creative journey.
Yeah,
But
it's
I did
cool.
all the practical stuff from this book. I was so lost to the point when I cannot even fully rely on myself, and I lost all my power. And I found this book, and I said like, "You are responsible for everything now." And I just did all stuff that this book said me to do, and it worked.
I feel like everyone I talked to, they said that because you have to like journal, right? You're like journaling every day,
I'm
kind of.
still journaling every day. I started all this reconnecting with myself journey in October.
Music plays such an important part in any creator's journey. So if you are looking for music to move your art forward, look no further than Uppbeat. They have amazing contributors and artists that just make really good music. So if you're looking from anything cinematic to certain feelings, you can find it on there. I'll have a link down below where you can get 20% off in the description or in the pinned comment. You guys can check it out over there and let me know what you think. All right? Wow. Okay. Yeah, you have to talk to me about the stopping of the content to the creative rut. What was the timeline like from?
I stopped creating year and a half ago
Oh wow.
from my previous account, and I spent the time to um, healing my nervous system after living in Ukraine. And then I was just wasting time, I guess. But one thing that made me very angry, and I felt like I barely touched the surface of my full potential, and this makes me feel so mad. And that's why I also restarted it, and I took myself very seriously. I deleted Instagram for a month because there was a big problem for me about perfectionism, and
And then you like you're scrolling and you're watching all these people. I like
yeah, and I
yeah.
started to think, oh, guys, so cool, and
Like,
who
can I
am
do that? I
I?
can't do that. Like, what? And then
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly, and it was a big problem for me to. Um, Work with my perfectionism and the fact that I started comparing myself with other creators, which has never happened before with me.
interesting.
And I realized that you don't have to beat all of these things. You don't have to beat the fear. You don't have to beat your perfectionism. You have just to move through it like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes a little bit of bravery.
Absolutely. People still are still fighting that. You know, even people who look super put together online still questioning what they're doing, what they're making, who they are. And even people who aren't making content, just people in general. During this creative rut, you read books. What else did you do to like get find yourself again, or find that confidence, or find that?
I was wasting my time.
Yeah, you said that earlier, and I didn't want to ask. I was like, what does she mean wasting your time? Like you were like doing nothing?
Exactly. Exactly. I moved from Ukraine to Bali, where I'm right now living.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was just hanging around here and there. And I didn't even think about the creativity and my passions and the art. And it all started in October, like last October, 2025.
I know you said it's wasting. It was like wasting your time, but I feel like that's a necessary time you needed to. It was just the perfect thing that you needed. So I don't really think it was a waste of time.
I believe that taking a break is not a problem, and this was actually a part of the process. But I mean, I was wasting my time. Is that I just lived normal, normal life.
What what does that even mean? What does normal life even mean?
I mean, just existing
Like what walk
without
me
any
walk me
goals.
through your day of a normal a normal life. What did that look like? Like nothing?
Um,
You just woke up and you're like, hmm.
yeah, just observing Bali, traveling around here, meeting new people, going out. So just basic, basic stuff.
I'll take it. You know, I feel like that's what you needed.
I mean, I didn't think about the art, about purpose, about my goals, about what I want to do in life, about what woman I want to become. Like it was just pure existence.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. That's part of your story now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, actually, I did want to talk about this. Um,
I knew you will choose this video now.
yeah, there's this one, the Bangkok one. Actually, I enjoyed too. The one that you just posted today. That one was good. I want to talk about that one after. Um,
Thank you.
but also,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, let's talk about this one. For anyone watching, she also has a breakdown on her page, so you guys can see. But okay, let's start from the beginning.
Just wanna be with you right now. Be with you.
Okay, why did you know that this is the one I was gonna choose?
Because it also find a lot of reasoning in so many people, and I just felt it intuitively that you will choose it.
How did this come about?
Yeah, this very personal video for me and very dear, and it was the way for me to sublimate my emotions and feelings about one situation in my life. And yeah, this video I 100% made just for myself to live the experience. And I was so surprised to find like 2 millions or more
Yeah, 2
views.
million, like 2.1 or something like that.
I discovered the song maybe few months ago, and I started have visuals, but they were so blurry. But when I lived and experienced one situation in my life, I started to have really clear vision what the video might look like in the end. So I just had no choice but to live this experience and to feel it. It's about long distance between two people.
Definitely. And so many people felt that. It's so many, like even like one of the third comments just says long distance and that feeling.
Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people understood the message, and it became so relatable to them. Like I didn't expect it to be that relatable.
Because you made it, you said you made it for yourself. Does it get a little embarrassing when you're like, oh man, people know?
Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I was even think like maybe I shouldn't publish it. Like I'm very vulnerable here, and I feel like I was fully exposed, and I felt like I'm standing on the stage fully naked when I published this video because it was very honest of me, very vulnerable. But I had to do this step because vulnerability can bring artists to so many places, I guess. If you allow yourself to be vulnerable, if you can connect with your own truth.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. This feels like, when musicians or you make an album and it's just so true to themselves. A song is a part of their life about a relationship, about heartbreak, or about, a journey or something. And it probably sucks for them. Like when you think about it, it probably sucks for them to go back and relive it. And then you have to perform it a couple times. You have to perform the song. You have to do all these things. And you have to see that person. I don't know. That's more terrifying to me to relive that over and over again. And it's such a good song or it's such a good album or whatever.
Yes, but this step was necessary, I guess. It's a part of my story, and as I publish my videos by telling the stories in them, I guess it made sense to actually post it.
Yeah.
And there are still a lot of people are sharing, and I'm watching those people's Instagram stories, and they um, speak about their own experiences. So it was actually my goal and the part of my purpose. So people can feel something, and so they will feel that they are not alone. Yeah, I guess the main goal from this video was that people felt that they are not alone because when even we listen to songs with something relatable, it makes your situation kind of less painful and really easier to live when you know that artists also survived it and someone also had this experience, so you feel like you're not alone with this problem. So I guess this is what this video is about.
Absolutely. That's exactly it. That's like, you say you listen to music, you love listening to music. So many people do. And I think it's that reason. It makes you feel something. You can like connect to that. You can picture yourself in their shoes. Even though like the memories hurt, it's a weird warming feeling when you like can connect. So and I think that's what this video is. I didn't see that's crazy because I didn't know you felt like this about this video because I thought, yeah, obviously it looks great technically, and just people connecting with it. But yeah, It's cool. It's kind of funny too that you felt like that after you posted it. You're like, what?
Yeah, but it also the most recreated video. I mean, like I saw maybe 50 or 60 recreations of this video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How does that make you
um,
feel?
complex. Sometimes I think it's what I was asking for. Like I was asking something higher than me, so I can have an opportunity to inspire people to make art. And on another hand, I guess some people are capable of much more than copying, and when they will stay in tune with their true selves and with their potential and truth, they will have an opportunity to be, I don't know, better than me, cooler than me. Like, why do you have to just steal?
I don't know how I'd feel. It's not like anyone steals my work because I don't. I'm just literally reacting and having conversations. But I don't feel like I would. It would eat me up a little bit inside to see that.
Yeah, that's what I was facing too. But you know, for some people, it turned to be a source of inspiration because it was really relatable to them too, and they just lived this experience with me, and this is okay. But for some people, most of people, I might say, it became a trend, and I received a comment under this video, and the person was like, nice version of this trend. And it really
Yeah, yeah,
makes me
yeah.
feel a little bit uncomfortable because when you share your truth below and people just say it's a nice version of this trend, you're like, what I'm doing here? uh, because I'm a little against of participating in all these trends. Like, just tell your story, go outside, live your life. I don't know, text your ex. I don't know, break someone's heart or something. Do
Text
something
your
with your
ex is a
experience.
crazy one. Please. What? That's a crazy one.
I
People,
mean,
I hope
just
people watch this and are like, should I? I'm like, no, don't. That's
it
crazy.
wasn't your side. Yeah, just live your life. Just go outside, make new memories, connect with people, mm, have new hobbies, gain some experience from the real life, and then bring it back to yourself and make some art from it. And it will be the most honest expression of yourself rather than watching other people's ideas you found in social media. And I believe just it will never lead you to success. It will always will lead you to failure if you steal other people's ideas you find in social media.
It's a tough one because I feel like, yeah, at one point, because sometimes I cover videos and it feels like it's the first time I'm seeing it, and then I find out it's a trend, and like it's so I'm like lost in it as well. It's not like it's on the internet. It's hard to find the originator sometimes because, like you said, you had this piece of content, and then 60 pop up, and it's like who does this belong to? And I know it doesn't really belong to anyone, but it's just hard to find. But I feel like people need to go through that and then they'll hit a wall because you keep copying trends, you keep copying people, and you don't experience your own life. You do get bored. You get to a point where it's a creative rut, and then hopefully at that point they find themselves, you know?
Yes, exactly. But also, I want to say that you kind of lose your authenticity when you do all of this. And authenticity is the highest vibration, is even higher than love. And I think we should do everything just to reach this high of vibration. And a lot of people losing the sense of it with just copying to get views, and you just losing yourself. And I really recommend to find something mm, stronger in you, within yourself, and stick to it and believe that you are a source of something infinite, and your ideas are infinite, and you will be able to generate ideas all the time, and you shouldn't be scared of running out of ideas,
Yeah.
because it's all about you, and it will be always about you, not from other people experiences and
It's the
works.
experiencing life that a lot of people don't understand. So many people are stuck inside and just copying what they see on a screen or like enjoying what it is. Um, I think that's the biggest thing. From everyone I talk to who makes authentic content or is trying to, it's all about like, you have to experience life a little bit to really tap into that, like that higher type of creation or acceptance.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to maybe recreate something you enjoy. Probably you will learn something new from it and gain maybe new skills or something. But it shouldn't be um, the destination of your creative journey. It's not the right tool.
Okay, technically, let's just talk about this because I know my people want to see some of like, or I have questions about it. There's like a certain moment here, like this. You know the interlaced lines. Um, why did you choose to do that? And how it, you know, that little feeling of static. It almost feels like.
Yeah, it felt like I was freezing in my own feelings, I guess. They made me feel numb.
It's a good effect to get that feeling, I think.
I always experiment. I never know what the effect I want to use. And I do something and I ask myself, does it feel right? Does it
Yeah,
feel okay?
yeah.
I enjoy seeing these. How does it feel in general? And then if the answer is yes, I just keep it. If the answer is no, I try something else until I get this feeling. And I just always feel it in my chest. It's pure intuitive feeling, but I cannot explain how I did it. I really don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You're really like, you're just on the fly. You're just really creating as you go. That's so interesting. I love that.
Yeah, it just feels like, when I especially editing, I getting lost in time, and it feels like someone operating me. I know it might sound weird, but someone just guiding me through the all the creative process, and I'm just, a vessel, a channel. It also helps me to not treat myself very seriously, and I should rather treat my art seriously and not myself.
I've never heard anyone tap into it like that. That's pretty cool.
That's what I also discovered in my creative frat.
I guess I was gonna ask you more about like some of the effects, but uh, like this one at the end, how like what's the feeling? This is such a crazy image. Like just me stopping on this right now is it's like beautifully haunting type of thing. Um,
Thank you.
we'll watch this one last video, the one that you just posted today. So for this, it's like good because I'm traveling. I'll be traveling to Asia, and I have no idea of what I want. I know I want to make stuff and film stuff, but I have nothing in my head. I think now you're inspiring me to just go out and just go with it and go with the flow, which I'm absolutely scared of. For this, is this just footage you had and you're just like, let me record? When was this shot? Did you come back to it and you just started cutting it up? Like how did you have fun with this?
First, I'm so glad I have this opportunity to inspire you. And second, all the shots were super random. It's my first video, I guess, where I didn't have any script, any ideas, any even music ideas. And I was with just my friend to experience. the atmosphere of beautiful Bangkok and the Chinatown where we were that night. And yes, it was a new experience for me, but I really enjoyed filming. And I realized that the more I notice, the more interesting things happens around. So you just have to pay attention, and you will see much more good visuals. So it's, I guess, a part of the process when you just observe and allow yourself to feel stuff, even if it's very random.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that I struggle with. I used to film things all the time, like going out, friends, and then I felt like at some point it took me away from what was going on, so then I stopped. And then I regret it because then I see stuff and I'm like, I wish I had that footage or, you know. I don't know. How do you stop yourself from like over filming or like over noticing too many things and trying to capture it?
I just filmed very, very short clips. Like it's just 3 seconds and I am done. But I had more than 150 clips eventually from
Wow.
this evening. I just you have to observe and pay attention what feels meaningful to you. Not like filming everything around. Just pay attention this there, and you will end it up with a good idea eventually and good, really good frames.
No, people are loving it. I think um I know it's different from the content that you've been posting.
Hmm.
Does that also make you scared? Were you scared to post this thinking like, "Oh man, this is kind of different?"
I just trying to allow myself to be different and not to stick to just one scene. Because when I was running my previous account, I was, very strict with myself. I was sticking to one topic, and it was very uncomfortable for me in my creative journey. But when I realized and accepted that I have different parts of me, different experiences, and all of them have their own right to be within me, so that's why they have the right to be a part of my artistic life.
If you could talk to yourself during the creative rut time, your future self now talking to her, what would you tell her?
Don't beat the fear, but move through it. I was very scared to start again, and this took me really long time to realize that there should nothing I have to be afraid of, and that's why I lost a lot of time thinking, guessing, doubting myself. There is no such thing as fear. We just cannot see it. It's not something real, and it's all in our mind. And you have to realize what was your main fear. My biggest fear, I guess, it was like mm, being seen again and not being perfect and start from the scratch. And also, I recommend if a lot of I know just a lot of people struggling with perfectionism and the feeling of being new to something and not being perfect and kind of loser like me. So I what I really discovered, you have to try something outside your niche, which is might not be very important in your life. Like you should try a new hobby where you will feel a complete beginner, and try to stick to it for some time, and in some time you will see that you're actually capable to learn and be better in this way. I showed my brain that this is safe to being new to something and to be a loser because eventually you will be good in it.